Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, February 2nd. Here's what's happening. Pope Leo XIV is joining the Cuban bishops in calling for sincere and effective dialogue as tensions rise between the U.S. and Cuba. During his Angelus address yesterday, the Holy Father said, quote, "I join the message of the Cuban bishops, inviting all those responsible to promote sincere and effective dialogue in order to avoid violence and any action that could increase the suffering of the beloved Cuban people." He also prayed that Our Lady of Charity of El Cobre watch over the Cuban people. Oklahoma City Archbishop and President of the USCCB, Paul Coakley, is saying the debate over ICE and law enforcement is an issue that the bishops cannot avoid, saying its impact stretches among Catholics, including migrants, immigrants, and law enforcement. During an interview with EWTN News In Depth, the Archbishop said, quote, "I think in view of the anger, the violent reactions that are taking place, we felt prompted to try and change the tone of the conversations and call people, not necessarily to avoid any kind of public witness, but really to call people to give witness by prayer." He reiterated that the special message on immigration that was released from the bishop's November meeting was passed nearly unanimously. At least 2 people are dead in North Carolina after an intense winter storm slammed the state with snow. North Carolina Governor Josh Stein says over 1,000 collisions were reported on the roads, resulting in 2 fatalities. The storm also brought frigid temperatures to other parts of the southeast and mid-Atlantic. Among those was Orlando, Florida, which saw temperatures colder than parts of Alaska. Even as the storm begins to move away, authorities are warning of power outages and life-threatening cold that could last several days. It appears there will be no additional charges as of now in the Jeffrey Epstein investigation after the release of more files tied to the convicted sex offender. During an interview with CNN's State of the Union, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche said the DOJ reviewed the files in July and determined, quote, "there was nothing in there that allowed us to prosecute anybody." Several congressional Democrats are saying there are still documents to be released and called on the Trump administration to do so. A new Harris poll says portrayals of religion in American television and movies are not turning away viewers. Mark Mayfield explains.
The national survey gauged audience reactions to expressions of faith when they appeared in mainstream shows like The Pit, Rami, and Nobody Wants This. The survey found that 77% of consumers agreed that the inclusion of faith was broadly appealing. It found the appeal was consistent across all age demographics and political affiliations. I'm Mark Mayfield.
And that is the news this morning. I'm Matthew Handley.